In this video I'm going to be showing you how to make a happiness rainbow. Okay, so for this project what you're going to need are pens, a pencil, a rubber, just a plain sheet of A4 paper, and we're going to do this drawing landscape so you've got more space for your rainbow. And with this exercise you're going to be developing how you use felt tips. So the way we're going to do this drawing is we're going to use varied mark making techniques in order to try and make the areas of colour more interesting. It's very exciting. To draw our scene, we're going to start with 3 curved lines to describe the hills. Once you've done that, then you're going to take a plate and use that to draw the curve of the rainbow. And you need to make sure that you have 2 or 3 centimetres on either side from the edge. You can use a compass if you want, but this is probably easier. We don't want the pencil lines to get in the way of the colours of the felt tips, so you can very gently just rub those lines so you can just see them faintly. Be careful when you do this not to crease or tear your paper. Now we're going to start with the foreground. The foreground means the part of the picture that is closest to you. And usually things that are closer to you are brighter and richer in colour. So I'm going to use, these are going to be nice green hills, I'm going to use quite a bright green to start with. To colour your picture you're going to do basically stripes. So you can see I started here with a light green, it was actually running out. And then I'm working some yellow in between. And then I start on the next hill with a slightly darker, cooler green. And then working yellow through that as well. Because it's a little bit further back, but it still needs some of that brightness. And another green in there also. Then I'm just going back over on those faint lines from the green that was running out. And then I start on the furthest hill with the coolest, least bright green, adding some colours in between as well to make the colours nice and rich. Now we're going to start working on the sky. Now normally if I was going to do the sky, I would make my strokes horizontal this way. But because when you have a rainbow it has to be raining, I'm actually going to do them vertical this way. And I'm going to work in different colour blues. Now the sky always goes from the top of the scene right down to the land. Often people just do a line of blue at the top, but that's not going to look right. If you look outside you'll always see the sky goes from right above you all the way down to the horizon. And usually what happens is on a nice bright day the sky is bluer and darker higher up, and as it gets closer to the horizon it's lighter. So we're going to start with the darker blues at the top, and then as we get lower and lower towards the horizon I'm going to use the lighter blues. I had a few different blues, so first I just tested them out before I actually started adding them to my sky. A word of advice, don't colour in the inside arc until afterwards. You'll see how that caused a bit of a problem for me later. Okay, now that we've finished doing the sky and the land, we're going to start working on the rainbow. Now, because this is a rainbow of happiness, what you're going to do is write words that make you feel happy. You could write the names of your family, you could write the names of your friends, you could write things that you enjoy doing, anything that makes you feel happy. And also, I'm going to write the same word for each colour, but if you want, you can write different words all the way along. The order of the colours for your rainbow is red, pink, orange, yellow, green, blue, and then purple. Write out each word a few times just to get the placement. Now you see that I had a problem because once I finished all my text I realised my inner arc was too small. Anyway, then I did the red arc all the way around, and you can see how I'm turning the paper so it's easier to write each word. It's really important that all your words are the same size so the colours are even. So now you see when I finished the text that I had a space which I then had to go back and fill in. But because you're going to be filling in the inside of your rainbow afterwards, you won't have that problem. And then I just went around adding a few more colours to make them all richer. And here we have our very pretty happiness rainbow. So thank you for joining me. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel so that you can get lots of videos of crafts and drawing activities that will develop your skills and your creativity. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time. What else? I don't know.
Mommy, I want to go to the park.
Can you go to the other room, please?
Are you doing the video?
I am doing the video, yes.
No, just a small one. Trampolino.
Here. Close the door. Let's get started.